Cool. So hi, my name is Angel Madera, and today I'll be doing my presentation or discussion three assignment. And today, for Business 240, and today we're going to be specifically covering chapter 12 in the textbook about being a leader. So I read the chapter, watched a couple videos, and kind of contributed these top three main things into becoming a leader. So first, I'm going to start off with the definition um, of a leader. It's a person who leads a group, organization, or country. So I kind of want to just get that out of the way, just to kind of over the viewer audiences to kind of get the definition of what a leader is, even though it's kind of self-explanatory to many people. So yeah, let's get into the first of three things, so good things to kind of become a leader. The first one's going to be a great contributor in your workplace. This whole video is going to be more based on the workplace leadership rather than like soccer or sports or anything else. So it's going to be a great contributor is going to be number one. Basically meaning you got to perform roles well, develop people skills, and also handle pressure well. So you got to make sure you're going above and beyond. You're showing up on time. You're staying late. You got to develop people skills, so you got to really make sure to understand people and work with people, whether it's your coworkers, your customers, or your employers. You really got to be almost never like explode or always talk with the certainty and be assertive when you talk with people, as well as be nice and and everything like that. And then the last one's going to be handle pressure well. This is going to be more of, in stressful situations in your work, you're able to, calm down, take a breather, and realize what's the best solution to the problem. For me, it's a lot of the time is when we have a commercial accounts out of Riley's, and sometimes, our route trucks don't always deliver all the parts that we need or the parts that we ordered. So a lot of times I'll stress over and I'll put that stress over to my employees and be like, oh, come on, we got to get this part delivered. Oh, we got to get the freight put away. We got to, help that guy out right now. I'm a lot. My communication skills go from here to here, just because I'm under pressure and I'm not being like, hey man, I appreciate you mind wiping down the counters, or there's a man clean up aisle one really quick. There's a little spill. I'm like, hey, you need to clean up aisle one right now. So in order to be a leader, I think that's a more important thing, is to be able to handle pressure well. So number two is going to be lead by example. Sorry, this is kind of bad. I don't have any colors because they all got dried out. Anyways, number two is going to be lead by example. I think this is like one of the most I think second to third important of becoming a leader, or being a leader. You always want to lead by example to your employees, whether you're the Lotus man on totem pole or you're the corporate manager, because when you wear that when that badge, or when you wear the uniform apparel, you're basically reflecting on the company. So whatever you do is going to reflect back on the company. So what you really want to do here is obviously practice into not doing anything I'd say stupid. There's an example, a personal example I've had, where I actually threw a battery in our core bin, because we get a lot of old batteries. We replace a lot of batteries, and I actually threw it in the group of pile batteries that they get sent back to the warehouse, and ended up exploding and getting battery acid everywhere. And so I had a really good talk with my manager at O'Reilly's and saying, I need to be a leader. I need to step up, and you have to lead by example. Basically, is one things he told me. The next thing is going to be speak outside of your overall comfort zone, and you really want to address all of the overall team concerns. You don't want to just focus on inventory or focus on customer service. You really want to stick your hand in every single concern that you have. If you see your employee that's dealing with a customer and it's not going very well, they're kind of yelling and screaming at people, which happens a lot. Whether it's they get sold the wrong part or they got overcharged, you kind of want to step in and lead by example, and basically de-escalate the situation and take care of them. So the third and final thing is going to be applying for leadership positions. It's going to be number three. So I think this is very important because we can't, if you want to become a leader, you can't just wait for the opportunity to come. Obviously, if you're working hard, you're putting in extra hours, and you're showing that you really want the position. Obviously, they're gonna your employer or corporate's gonna see that, and they might promote you. But you really want to get in touch and ask and communicate with them on what's the next step, what's the next opportunity or leadership position that or management positions that you can take. You really want to not only talk to your immediate employer, but the employer above him, and explain to him that you want to move up with the company, and you want to get paid more money, you want more responsibility. And while doing this, you really want to go above and beyond. You want to ask what extra you can do. For example, like me, when I close, I always make sure to do something called function 21s, where it basically fills holes in our aisles. And you don't have to do that stuff. You put the part number in, and it'll automatically order it. So in the morning, all the aisles are going to be full with all the on full merchandise stuff sold. You really want to show that you want it, that you're hungry for the position, and that overall really thinks of what I think it takes to be a leader. Um, so, but yeah, that's kind of it for this kind of presentation style thing I've ever really done. This is my second one I've done. So, thank you.